Right, this isn't going to end well, walking down the street like this. Okay, so I just went to Hard Off, which is like Book Off except it's electronics, that sort of thing. And like I said before, you always want to look for junk sections, because junk sections are basically things that have minor imperfections but are basically fine. This is a busy road. So I just went in and I bought, what was that, a Game Boy Pocket, and it cost me 300-ish yen, which is about £1.50. And the only question is, does it work? Well, I have AAA batteries back at the flat, so let's go! Right, here we are then, back in the flat, and I can't be bothered to use my actual camera, so it's iPhone all the way. Right, so here it is. And the only thing that was wrong with it, battery case was gone. So that's why it was in the junk section, just because it didn't have the little back bit. I assume you can probably get them on eBay. I don't know. Anyway, obviously to test it, I also bought a game from the junk section. If I can get out with one hand. No. There we go. Donkey Kong for the Game Boy. I've never played Donkey Kong. Well, I played, the actual original one, but I've never played any of the ones by Rare. So, again, that one's really grubby, which is why it was in the junk section as well. Alright, so. Oh. Doesn't it usually say Game Boy? Hey, hello. Okay, I assume you have to press a button to... Okay, that's not good. Oh, okay. Right, the start button's a bit dodgy. Right. Oh, people save files. Let's not go for someone's save file. Well, your buttons seem alright. Just the start one seems a bit dodgy. Well, uh-oh. Yeah, playing this one-handed is going to be interesting, isn't it? There we go. So, for £1.98, which is... Oh, okay, right. For £1.98, which is less than a bus costs in my town, I have a working Game Boy Pocket. So that's pretty cool. Pretty nice thing. Yeah, I mean, like, still I can sort something out for that, but hey. And that's why junk sections are fantastic. Okay, so there we go. Works, and yeah, as I said, really bloody cheap. If you're going retro game hunting, or even any type of game hunting, then you want to go and find... Then you want to go and find junk sections, because junk sections are where, right, so the Japanese, they really enjoy having everything really perfect, so you need the manual, needs the cover, needs everything. If it doesn't, it's junk. If anything is wrong with it, it's junk. But then sometimes there's not even things wrong with it, so if we look at like some of the stuff I bought the other day, we've got Fighting Vipers for the Saturn cost 20 yen, which is about 5 British pence. A PS1 game, 50 yen. 30 yen here, another 20 yen, a 50 yen of Christmas nights. It's ludicrously amazing what you can find in junk sections. I mean, the junk section in the Hard Off I went to had a few GameCubes for about 1,000 yen, which is about £5. It had a crate of DS Lites. Now, obviously, they don't come with a charger, but they sell chargers separately. So... if it was like 1,000 for a DS and then it was like 300 for a charger, that's still 1,300, which is less than a tenner for what could be a working DS. I mean, they were a bit grubby, but if you can, if you don't mind that, then there you go. And the great thing is as well is that for any of the electronics, like if you're buying like a computer monitor or any other type of thing that plugs into the outlet, they have a table with 2 plugs, and you can just stand there and plug each thing in and see if it actually powers on. So I found a Super Famicom for 180 yen, which is a SNES for 53p, 60p. It didn't have any AV cables or power cables, so I went around and found like the ones that would fit. And I went up and like tested them, but unfortunately it didn't power on, so that's why it was so offensively cheap. But if that had powered on, then it would have been a SNES for 60p. If you are in Japan, then you probably already know to go and find your nearest Book Off, Hard Off, other retro shops that have a junk section. If you're thinking of coming here, then do your research, find somewhere that will have that sort of section, somewhere near where you're stopping, and I'll say don't go too mental, but you probably will. So go out there and find yourself some bloody cheap games. I'm going to see what Donkey Kong's like.